So I have no delusions of beating this tonight. You know, never mind finding all the collectibles tonight. Actually, I think finding all the collectibles would be the harder thing, but either way, don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Because it's just there is a good chunk of game left, I think the parachute ending on its own last time. Oh, this didn't save. Like, doing the parachute ending on its own still took me like 2 hours or something, or at least an hour and a half. So I don't think we're beating the game tonight. But oh, okay, did not load yet. Yeah, there we go. Is Chica still? Please don't spawn on top of me. I don't want Chica on top of me. She's just over there dancing. Oh, no. just instantaneously dead. Just not even like a, oh, I noticed you animation. Just immediately dead. Cool. Well, now that the game has loaded the area into RAM, it should go better this time. I don't know that I won't die, but I would like to leave through that door, please. I would like to go try to get into one of the showrooms. How did she not see me? Yeah, I'm just glad she's not camping the door like she was last night. Or not last night, last stream. Let me into the South Hall. Okay. Huh. See how much easier the Mimic is to deal with when you don't have, like, 8 things you gotta get from around different points in around the room. And then bring them back to a specific point. Well, okay, I make that joke, but then the next section with the Mimic is that narrow hallway office area, which is just Chica and a bunch of cupcakes. So, no, not easy. Not easy just because there's no collectibles or no pieces of something I gotta collect. What door is this again? Workshop? No, I want the elevator. No, not that one. I don't remember how to get up there. I feel like there is a way from over here. No, that's where Big Top is. Never mind. Because you know, whenever you finish a section, it usually loops you back to there. So if I, you know, can, I was thinking if I could remember where that was, that lets out after you do the Big Top section, but then I remembered, oh wait, Big Top drops you, and then it's a stairwell, and you can't go up it. Workshop, where does that go? To the okay, no, that's not gonna get there either. I think I'm better off waiting, actually, because I mean, this way's a little long, but you know, might as well. I don't want to go back through Chica's room again, through the storage, whatever room that is. So let's just go back this way. Please don't spawn in the end of this hallway, Mimic. That would be quite rude of you. Just go through here, go through the welcome show. Oh, hey, look. So if I hadn't seen Markiplier get that, that is when I would see that for myself. It's all lit up. Well, okay, I don't know that it would have been lit up if I hadn't already got it. I don't know if it lights up just to highlight, like, yes, you got this. Wow, okay, it's thundering outside right now. Is it? Hang on, let me check the weather. Just want to make sure it's not storming. Oh, it's storming. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, it's an extreme heat warning. Oh, okay. Well, I'm inside right now, so I should be fine. There is a storm nearby. It's passing. Okay, so as long as it doesn't knock the power out, I'll be fine. Probably. Bump my mic. Okay, back to finish loading. Can you even get in elevators? Just go, just go. Okay, just go. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Still, that lighting, that sounded really close. Good thing I wasn't experiencing a tense moment that would have had a sudden loud noise really scare me. Alright, so we're going back over here because I got curious. I wanted to know how you get this door code, and I found how you get this door code. And it seemed it's so obvious in hindsight because it's the same as the other door code. You look at this. Four. Seven. 4 7. 4 7. I think it was 4782. So I saw the 8 before it changed to the 2. Yeah, there's 8. 4782. And there's the 2. Okay. I didn't actually look at what the code is. I just saw that it's like, oh, you just check the cameras and that's how you find it. So 4782. Are there any other door codes I need to find? Because they're probably the same deal. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Door codes 3 times, I know what I'm doing by now, so... Yay! Where's the... This is where Jackie was. She was covering a hole? It auto-saved. What am I sneaking for? If the Mimic shows up again, I'm going to be a little upset, but what are you going to do? Here's that broken elevator. Why did this half crank down? What are you doing, Crank? And Jackie's box! Oh, she didn't stretch all that way. She just dragged her box. I love that that's a detail that they thought of. They remembered that, like, Hey, there's an animatronic that breaks itself trying to kill you. Let's leave its pieces behind. Pretty much. Is that the warehouse down there? I think that's... Yeah, there's the disco light. But you could see Chica dancing around down there, probably. Yeah, that's... They didn't have to do this. I would have accepted an empty room. But that's so cool. See, this doesn't make sense to me. Why is this half down? Or was it like that when we first came through? I don't remember. Any other secrets I can get around here now that I have this specific level of code? Almost every key. Just, what do you get up there? I gotta say, this is a pretty satisfying game. Like finding this, even though I had to look it up, but actually getting here, it's like, okay, I want this collectible. Let me finally get this collectible. Now we're here, and it's like, ooh, secret path. This is probably gonna eventually loop to that room. But like, it's just so satisfying unraveling all this. Unless it's not gonna go where I think it's gonna go. Where is this? Why hiding spots? Where am I? See, I was thinking, like, my first thought was, oh, this lets out to the other side of somewhere that you see later. Maybe that is the later. Maybe over there is the part that's like, oh, maybe I'll get there later. No, you don't. Shut up. You don't see me. It's just freaking bluffing. Oh, here we go. Of course. Mimic loves narrow hallways. I do not love the Mimic in narrow hallways. Not that the warehouse was much better. You know, that's not a hallway. That's a big open space meant for shoving things into and just leaving them there for a while. Kind of the opposite of a hallway. It's a destination. Not much of a better sequence than... You know, it's not explicitly better just because it's a wider, more open space. Just because it's the exact opposite of a hallway. Why is it playing the "you got heard" sound effect? What did you hear? I hate that the Mimic is here because I like, how am I gonna look around? How am I gonna find whatever I'm here for? What am I here for? Another door code. Okay, wait, there's my... Wait, is this a way back? Okay, where am I going if I drop out? If I let myself out of here, then what? no, it is a way back. Okay, well, here's a camera. Zero, 4, 1, 2. I actually jumped. Zero, 4, 1, 2. Okay. 0, 4, 1, 2 is my only guess. Let me write it down. That way, if I get killed and, you know, gotta go through the loading screen again, I don't forget it. 0, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Like, I think this game is great enough just going from start to finish, but, like, finding these extra areas, this is satisfying too. Who pushed that button? I'm gonna kill you! Hate that jingle! Oh, now this is my way out. This is how I leave. Which is why I'm going now. Huh. Now that I know the monitor's there, maybe I can peek at it through the vent. I don't have to jump out. Excuse me. Ah, inconveniently placed speaker. I remember what the scene looks like. Wait, that is 0, 1, 0. Isn't it 0, 4? Was it 0, 4, 2, 1? Because it had blocks and it was like 0, 4, and then there was a stack that was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta look at it again. Zero, 4, 1. Or is that an 8? Someone enhance. Someone enhance. Someone enhance. See it closer. Where did the mimic go? It's more unsettling than it being here. Definitely 0, 1, 0, 4, 1 something. try 2. No. Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm just gonna go back to that door codes guide. Corridor behind Jackie's box door code. Because I can see how to get it. 0434? How are you supposed to get that? Are they all the same color or something? Small gap of boxes. Crawl through. And small patches leading to the window above is a monitor. Flash several surveillance screens when they're showing blocks arranged into a pile. Arrange the number on those blocks in a sequence, getting a code for the locked door when you... Reading the blocks from left to right. That's not the left to right order I was doing. That doesn't make sense. I mean, it's okay, so 04, and like I said, from the top, it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then there's one that's kind of indiscernible, and I think an 8 that's kind of slightly off camera, so how are you supposed to know? It's basically the top ones. It's all the ones that are on the top. Except for that 5, which... Actually, in this screenshot, it kind of looks like the 5 is a little sideways. Yeah, the 5 is a little sideways. I guess they kind of look like they're the same color. It's a, you know, black and white monitor, so it's a little tricky. Yay! The one that's on the other side of the window! It's the bee! Oh, bee! So that's that. How do I still have not gotten the one I want to get. The one I've been blathering on about this whole game, just like, oh, I'll go back to Jackie's room, find the collectible in Jackie's room. Sorry, I got distracted by a real-life email. It's spam. I don't know why I feel like it seems like I'm just getting more spam right now. Like, my mailbox was quiet for a while, and then suddenly now, just getting a bunch of spam. This looks like a place where you dropped out of the event to get here, like during Jackie's sequence or something. Maybe it was Big Top. Ah, okay. So yeah, they're finally. That's what's there. But how do I get the one in Jackie's room? And it's funny how I was like, oh, I bet Jackie, you know, when the chase began, she knocked a bunch of stuff over in her room, and that's how you get that. Of all the things out of place, the box is the only thing, and it was the one thing I thought would still be here. Here's where the camera was. Oh yeah, I think they are all the green ones. Oh, it was a 6! And an 8. How was I able to see the 8? But not the 6. So yeah, pretty much all the ones on the top or all the green ones, or I don't know, some other option. It's like, aside from this 5 that is a little hard to see. But how do I get the thing that's back there? Oh, wait. There we go. Could I have done that the whole time? Probably. Yay! Fall Fest Snow Globe! With no snow in it! Can you even call it a snow globe? There's no snow in it. No, like, no glitter, no confetti. You know, you really could have done, like, confetti in the shape of, like, little autumn leaves. That would have been perfect. Nothing. I kind of want to take a look at the snacks on the table, but I can't really. I don't have zoom and enhance eyes like in some games, so I can't do that. But hooray, we got it finally! It was What'd you say? What'd you say to me? Yeah, I bet that was there the whole time and I just couldn't see it because it's so dark. I was gonna say, do I even want to leave the way I came in? I don't have a choice. Oh. Not what I thought this would be. Well, it's fine. Is there a crack on my snow globe? Oh, that's why there's no snow in it. There's a crack. Aw. Because Fall Fest burnt down. And then, like... And then 5 games from now, we'll find out that, oh, the fire was intentional, and it was some new bad guy who burnt the Fall Fest down to hurt Edwin because their partnership fell through or something. And that the new bad guy's the one who invented the Mimic, and Edwin just stole the credit. Alright, so... how many we got? I'm just gonna open Moon and use that as my indicator rather than manually counting. Okay, so there's 7 more to go. Oh, I found a rodeo hat. 7 more to go. Well, there's, you know, obviously more to get later on. What permissions did I have when I first came through here? What can I hear now?
Creators, we really need to make a good impression on our
Oh yeah, that. Okay, I've heard that one.
Attention, my admin friends. Despite everything that's been going on, you've been doing such a great job holding everything together. And I was just thinking, we should do another one of our fun dinner parties.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one before.
How long has it been? So, I invite you all up to the house for fun.
Man, if only I could get that, get this door open. Well, I think that needs admin permission anyhow, so it doesn't matter that it doesn't open from this side. Couldn't get through it even if it could. Or did. Ah! Okay. Scariest room in the game, because, like, the Mimic could be any one of those costumes. There's so many costumes. So I saw Markiplier get a collectible that was, like, up there. So that's one I do know I'm still missing. But, I'm blanking. Well, I'm sure there's more stuff that I need admin permission for, so that... I don't know if that'll be the remaining 7, but it's something to keep in mind. I think there's an entire room through that door, so... Hello? Lamps don't do that. What are you doing? Scared me. Mimic showed up. You know, I think the Mimic is fulfilling its potential here. Like, maybe I'm not the best person to talk on this because I'm a weenie. I eat at Weenie Hut Juniors. No, sorry. Super Weenie Hut Juniors. Well, you know, I've been a few FNaF games. I could probably say I could probably upgrade to Weenie Hut Juniors. But you know, as far as I know, the speculation for this game was that the Mimic could be anywhere. So you were gonna have to explore the world carefully to not get caught, because it could be anything. It could be any costume. Now, in my head, and I don't know if this was anyone else's vision of this game before it launched, but I originally imagined that there would always be animatronics walking around, and that the Mimic, the only hostile ones, were the ones that were the Mimic. So, you know, for example, just like Nurse Dolly walking around. Just keeping an ear out for the "I heard you" sound effect. Okay. So, like, it seemed like there would be, like, the mycelium men, however you say it, mycelium men, silly mushroom men, walking around. And, oh, also, I think there's a collectible over there I didn't get. Right there. Okay, so that's 2 out of the 7 I am missing and need to figure out where they are. Yeah, it seemed like there would be animatronics walking around, like the mycelium men, and like Nurse Dolly, and Jackie, and you would have to. Where's the? Oh, it's over there. And you would have to, you know, check around, like, oh, where is which one of you is the Mimic? Gotta be careful. Gotta check it out. Gotta pay attention to your eyes. But the way this game has gone, all of them are the Mimic. Anything that moves, it's the Mimic, and you gotta look out. I think that gets me to the collectible. And I'm not gonna say that's disappointing. I think the exact way they have the game right now, the way this state, perfectly fine. I'm not disappointed in the slightest. I've, in fact, quite the opposite. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that even though that is not the case, and that you don't have other animatronics walking around, it does still hit that spookiness of the Mimic could be around any corner. Not literally any corner. I know it's not going to spawn in here, but you know, any costume you see sitting around that isn't hanging, because, whoa, did my hand just disappear for a moment? Chunk. You know, there's a bunch of suits, and sure, not necessarily every one of them, because like the hanging ones at the workshop, those weren't gonna have the Mimic in them, because how would he get down? But, you know, within reason, they're like, most of the suits could be the Mimic. So like almost any suit could be the Mimic. And it still kind of hits on that idea of like, any one of you could be the Mimic, and I need to be careful. It's just that they're not moving around until they're dangerous. So I think it's still, to me, it feels like it reaches its potential of making you distrust every area. Just like, oh, anything around here could be the Mimic. I am not safe. Or at least not safe until you know exactly where the Mimic went. That might be a tricky maneuver to make, but I think that fulfills my path needs. And it autosaved, so... here we go. Yeah, I think it still reaches its full potential of just having... being spooky because you never know when you're safe. Well, I suppose that costume could be the Mimic, but they're not going to put the Mimic in a room where you could crush him with the crane game. That would be too easy. Crush the Mimic and then win? Is this the cereal one that I didn't get before? Can't really see it in the light. Okay. Well, I have 2 hands. I can hang on to this until the next machine. Get down, over. Just don't like how this crane controls. Get out of here, feet. You're gross and smelly. What are you even for? What float requires stompy feet? I can see the gator head being for something, like gator golf or something. You know, maybe that's Monty. But, feet? Not even gonna make a joke about what that could be. It's gross is what it is. Yeah, I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, but I feel like I haven't finished my train of thought on the Mimic reaching its full potential. Or at least, you know, not necessarily full potential, but, you know, fulfilling on some level of potential. I can't say perfectly, because I don't think I'm a good judge for that. No, down, down, over, down. Okay. But yeah, every time I try to think about, like, okay, how do I finish that train of thought? The only thing I can think to say is what I just said. Yeah, I feel like the Mimic reached full potential, you know, making you just trust all the costumes that are sitting around the facility. Like, honestly, if I were to say that there's anything that disappoints me about this game, it's the length. It feels like it could have been longer, but, you know, considering that there's the parachute ending, which in itself can take a couple of hours, I don't know that it's really fair to complain about the length. I feel like it's a pretty reasonable length. Oh, there's a guy! Oh, duh, he's gone. Okay, now where's the machine? I know there's a machine. Is it in here? Something about I lost my temper. I think that's the Mimic mimicking Edwin. Chunk. There it is, just cereal. And clean. Did I watch the Cleanovac? Yeah, I watched the Cleanovac. That's the little guys that can apparently change in size.
Ed, honey, how are you holding up? I just heard the news.
I don't know. This is all so much. He's gone. He's gone, and now everyone is asking me what to do. And I don't know anything. I can't run a company. I'm not ready. I can't fill his shoes. He knew it. Everyone knew it. The company is going to collapse, and they're all going to hate me.
Ed, you'll figure it out. Just take a deep breath. It's your company now. Your dad believed in you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left it to you.
I guess so.
If you could change anything you wanted, what would it be?
Maybe rebrand? Could start making some of my inventions for real.
I'm pretty sure I've listened to that one before, but it's nice to have a little bit of context with the tapes. Where it's like, originally this place is Murray's Costume Manor or something like that. MCM. Is it? No, it just says insert data diver. But then with this tape and Edwin's takeover, then it becomes Murray's. Like on all the inventions that you see the commercials for. Murray's Stay-Up Latte, Murray's Cleanovac, or I guess more how they actually say it, Cleanovac from Murray's. Also, I just realized there's a mailbox. Ding-in! You don't see me, shut up! Chica's Party World. Dear Mr. Murray, Fiona is amazing. The client is very happy with her chicken designs. Their sales are through the roof. I just wish the costume looked a little bit more like Fiona's art. I'm worried about how it will work with kids. It gives me nightmares. Well, sorry you got nightmares, Milton. I looked at the like Fiona's designs for Chica and then like the Chica that we see as a suit. I honestly can't tell the difference. Like, it kind of looks like in some lighting that it's like the legs are orange, and then in the art they're pink. But I think in some light, the Chica's beak, which is also supposed to be pink but looks orange in gameplay. In some lighting, it does look like it's still pink. So, I honestly don't know what they're talking about. Like, maybe they wanted it to look a little cuter? A little less dead in the eyes? Oh, am I close enough to the loading bay that I'm hearing the floats now? So here is a path that I could have very easily taken before, and I did that thing where it's like, oh, this way looks like progress. I'm going to go this way. And then this way ends up being progress, and over there is not progress. This is the not progress. And I think I saw Marco over here, but I don't remember what was over here. And since I brought him up again, like, I want to say, like Mark did great in the Tiger section. He definitely understood it better than I did. He didn't do it flawlessly, but he did it way better than me.
On the work floor. You have a lot of new ideas and new projects coming in, but the staff can't keep up with all your changes. Your creative energy is amazing, and I love you for it. But I think you need to step back a little and focus on one project at a time.
The eternal artist struggle. Why finish this project when I could start that project? I'm so excited about that project! Anything I can see from up here that I maybe missed before? I like to think they're not going to put collectibles like just sitting out in the middle of here where you can get caught by the mimic. I would think that they're all going to be tucked away. Like, you gotta crawl under something to get there. But I don't know. I feel like I might have maybe missed something over there, but I've been over there in my first playthrough, so if there's a collectible to get over there, I should have it. So I think I just came all that way for the lore, but that's fine. Because I don't remember what that tape said before, and now I know. It's further contextualizing the downfall of this company. Edwin was too ambitious, which is sad. So I'm sure you could definitely point your finger at some companies in real life that have a problem of too little ambition, and they're just doing the same thing over and over again. But Edwin has the opposite problem. Too much ambition, and everything he wants to do is... Well, he's doing it all at once, and that's driving his workers crazy. I mean, not necessarily driving them crazy, but, you know, they're not happy. Oh, yeah. The hanging... You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that, I don't know exactly what to call it. I don't want to say, like, a rumor, because I think it is a real thing. But, like... I think it's shared around as this, like... an urban legend. Where it's like, oh, did you know in the It's a Small World ride at Disney, if you look up into the rafters, you can see dead bodies hanging? But, like, the reality of it is that it was just, like, one of the dolls. It's like that. I wonder if that's an intentional throwback, or you know, call out to that. Where you look up, it's like, ah, hanging body! Oh, wait, it's just one of the costumes. Why does this... Oh, is this that shortcut that I was talking about? Like, oh, too bad I didn't wait to get there. Would not have had to deal with Chica if I had just waited for this. Yep. Oh, well. You know, I've completely lost track of what collectibles I was counting. It's like, okay, I know, 7 left, and I know where 2 are. Like, was this one of the 2? Did I say? I already forgot. What are you lagging for? The chunk scared me. Thought that was the mimic showing up. It does feel like the kind of hallway that's narrow, and they would summon the mimic just to make it tense. Oop. Wrong button. Why do you squeak? You're a net. Pet fish net, yeah. I thought that looked like the kind of net you would use to scoop a fish tank to move your fish to another tank. Junior Doctor's Kit. Fall Fest Snow Globe. Broken. Swing Bee Honey Bottle. David Blocks. Excuse me, I'm burping. Lil Sewing Kit. Okay. And then if I turn my attention to the computer that is weirdly high up. Moon. Okay, so 5 left. I feel like I could say 4 because there should be the one that I need the ball gun for. There might actually be multiple I need the ball gun for, but there's at least the one over here that I remember for sure because I made a joke about it. It's like, Roxy, give me your gun. I need a gun. Just checking. Oh, probably over. Yep, over here. Not looking forward to that elevator. But I won't have a choice. Oh, wait, you're not a computer. I thought there was a computer in this room. Well, I can at least get my ball gun out. Ball gun. This also feels like the kind of hallway that could have the kind of area that they can spawn the mimic into just to mess with you. I like to think that because these guys are around, that means I'm safe. Oh, another mailbox. But I don't know that's true.
Step right up and test your skill. Shoot them their targets and win a prize.
I don't know if the further away ones are worth more points. What score am I trying to get to? I feel like I've read before that the optional ones have higher score requirements. Completely whiffed that round. I got it! Oh wait, I gotta put the gun away, hang on. Are you gonna stay there? Right. This is connected to the... Why would I go out there when I have other paths I can take to get out of here? I can get the mail at least. I had a tape. Aw, man. Do I have that tape? Not sure. Well, it's not like I have to go through a loading screen. I can get this stuff. I mean, this door might be here to help with the loading, but it's definitely loading there. But it's not a loading screen. It's not gonna make you wait. I feel like I've definitely seen this one. Hang on, Roxy. I'll come get your present in a moment. Or your present to me, not from me to you, from you to me. It's my present, I guess, technically, but the one you're giving me. Anyway. A boot? Man, if I had one more of these, I could be like the world's greatest fry cook. It's kind of funny that it's just one boot. Whose boot is that? Was that a Roxy boot? What am I supposed to do with that? Rainy day boot. It sure does sound like it's intentionally one boot. Wait, hang on. Why does it say A and D to details? Like, none of these have a description long enough that I need to scroll the description. Oh yeah, Chica's Party World. So I've gotten that one before. So just Serial should be the only one of these I need to watch. Isn't there one up there with the projector though? Which one is that? Well, alright, time to go. Admin wing. Chonk. Am I gonna get stuck up here once I get the admin password? Why is there over here? What is with this space? Oh, that's right. It just goes straight into this. I hate that there's a mailbox there. I need that. You know, for a moment I thought the eyes were shifting back and forth because it saw me. No, they just do that. They're just creepy. But I hate that there are mailboxes here because that means I have to get them and not die. I have no idea how I'm going to manage that. I guess I'll just wait for Chica to go away again and then try my luck. And then go back into the locker. The problem is that means I have to do that every time I die. So, like, just because I got it doesn't mean I'm good now. I'm not good till it autosaves, and it has not autosaved. And I don't know that it will. Where are you going? I don't know this area well enough to know that I can go. You know, the funny thing is, I think this floor is carpeted. I'm just thinking about roller skating on carpet. Darn it, I thought I was safe. Darn it. That's all I can say is darn it. Darn it. Yeah, see, mailbox is it's got mail again. Yeah, see, rolling by, it looks like the skates are pink. It's like, what was so different about Fiona's design? I think what people are thinking of is just how an illustration translates to 3D when you make a costume. I don't know that the design was really changed. Oh, there's a locker here. What are you looking at me like that for? I think its eyes actually are tracking where I am. Oh man. Yeah. Duh. There's a code here. Was that one of the cupcakes going off? Wait, are you dancing? There's no music. Tight hallways, mimic. And I would really love an autosave, please. Okay. Break room is right there. I don't know if that's going to give me an autosave, but there might be a computer. That does remind me of the downstairs break room that had admin, or was that was that the bathroom? But anyway, that downstairs area that connects to the main hallway. Are you coming from the left? How do you do that? I thought... What? How... How did you do that? Just noticed the eyes are googly. How did she come from the left? That doesn't make any sense. It did not save.
Attention traders, admin wing permissions have been revoked. And no, you can't clear out your desks. You stole my work. Now your jackets, purses, and coffee mugs, and anything else belongs to me. Maybe I'll go find someone to sell your stuff to. How does that feel?
That's especially sad to listen to when you remember the context of this is the end of the, like, pretty much the end of Edwin's story. He's lost his family. He doesn't have anyone there that he trusts to say, hey, Edwin, don't do that. He doesn't have anyone to help him come down from that, from being so upset that he was betrayed. What is the order of these? Okay. So one of these is out of order, but this should be mostly the correct order. To all employees, Mr. Murray has taken over conference room 1 for a surprise birthday party for his son. There's the key, the code. The old key code will not work anymore, so please stop trying. Stop trying 53782. It's getting annoying. Wait, what about Bev's birthday party? It was supposed to be the Saturday. She turned 50 yesterday, and you only turned 50 once. Obviously, we'll have to move Bev's party to the break room in the main hallway. Mr. Murray has given permission to change the code to 49762. Wait. Is that the code for downstairs? No, that can't be right. I don't think that's right. Okay, and then this one, because it's still December 1st. Attention, we're gonna need everyone to come in this weekend. This is not optional. The party is on Saturday in the admin conference room 1. Don't tell David, it's a surprise. From EM. Chica, do you mind? You're shaking the screen a lot. To all admin staff members, Mr. Murray's party has been canceled due to the recent tragic events. Aw. You didn't even make it to the surprise party. Please do not enter the conference room until further notice. So I remember seeing Markiplier got logs that said, like, oh, the code has been changed. We set it to 3 digits or 300 higher than whatever it was before. So I feel like 53782 is not going to work on its own. And I bumped the mic. I am going to write that down anyway, though. He said don't try it, but I'm going to try it. 53782. I heard it again this morning when I was down in R&D. Very clearly through one of the vents, it was Fiona's voice. I swear it on my mother's grave. I hear her and Edwin laughing and joking. Why would Edwin lie about Fall Fest? Did they fake her death for insurance money? I never did trust them. Did I read that one? None of this makes sense. Mary Jo told us to trash all the old equipment in the workshop. Then Stevenson gets a purchase order for the exact same stuff we're throwing out, and told to install it upstairs. The old stuff is all perfectly functional. It's a waste of money. So Stevenson asks him about it and gets fired. He has to be out by the end of the day. My advice is keep your mouth shut. Don't even think about it. Just clear out the tunnels. I stopped the show. I don't think there's another way in. I should be safe for now. A maniac in a costume chasing me. Like something out of a drive-in movie. No one is ever going to believe me. Just one guy or a whole group of psychos. Okay, so that's, this person. I think. I can still hear Thompson screams. I didn't sign up for this. And, this person? I'm gonna get that Christmas bonus even if it kills me. Yeah, so I think that's Fazbear people. And so that one is talking about getting caught by the Mimic, I suppose. Yeah, I think in a costume chasing me. Stopped the show. I don't think there's another way in. What does that mean? You think that's the welcome show? Because we had to fix that, so maybe it wasn't the bee breaking down on the every third show. Maybe that was this person. Maybe that person was alive when we were here. Wouldn't that be spooky? See, how is Chica looping out there? Like, I'm pretty sure over there is blocked, isn't it? That's why I gotta go around that way? Because, like, the stairs are over there, and that's my goal. So it'd be too easy if I could just go over that way. I want to get the ball gun out, but I don't think that's gonna help. This should probably be the part where I bolt out of here for a hunting spot. And then I just wait for Chica to come by so I know where she is. There she is. Wait for her to leave so I don't die. I think that's the sound of her dancing. And there she goes. What was in here? Oh, right, more. Wait, oh, wait, I'm a little turned around. Then what's over there? Oh, that's the stairs. I just want to get a save point. Ah. Oh. Saved! I can watch the tape! Just cereal.
What's wrong? This tastes funny. Oh no. Let me try. Ah! Just kidding. Oh, you.
Just cereal. Start your day with a bowl of laughs.
Why does it fade out? Commercials don't fade out. Looks like it tastes like Captain Crunch. I'd try some. I think Captain Crunch is alright. Alright, now to go back down. Oh, no! Ah! Ooh, mycelium. I got trophies for them. Well, guess I'm gonna have to come back up when I'm done in the basement. It stinks. There's gotta be another computer. Hey, buddy. Keep up the good work. It's like the one mailbox I did get. Because I thought I needed admin. Or, executive. Yeah, which I do need to go get. I'm pretty sure I've looped through all those. I want to double check them, though. Maybe they have new context now that I've beaten the game. And I know the mostly full story, except for the super secret special good ending that you get for beating Moon.exe. That I'm trying to get for myself so I can have the satisfaction of seeing it for myself and not having someone else have to tell me it. I can be among the theorists being like, ah, yes, and here's what I thought about that part when I got to it. Okay, yeah, here's December 2nd. Everybody, don't tell Milton, but I've just figured out the door code. I figured out how to change the key code to the conference room. I just added 300 to it, just to mess with him. Well, if you're gonna change that, I'm gonna change it to the first two digits to 29. It's my favorite number, so don't change it. Okay, and then there's the 6th, which is just saying that the party was canceled. So... yeah, this is just saying Mr. Murray has taken over the conference room. And this says break room. So I don't think I need that code. The break room in the main hallway, which I think is downstairs. And I don't know if I need to worry about that code. It just says don't tell David. Add it 300. So, do I take this code and add 300 to it? And then change the first two digits to 29? So that should be 29082? I'll write that down and see if that does anything. 0, oh, wait. No, 29082. I hope that's not the door with Chica running around in front of it. I should probably write that one down too, just to try it somewhere. Is it 49762? So if we add 300 to that, that becomes 50062, and then the 29. So 290. Assuming I'm remembering the 29 correctly. And then 62. Yeah, 29. I still feel like I don't have all those, though, so I might not have all the pieces I need, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. It would be pretty sweet if when I come back up here, the Mimic isn't there anymore. Then all I have to do is avoid the cupcake landmines that can totally kill you. Oh, I did that wrong. Wait, I can hit that. I have to go through this animation again, but could be quicker. I don't know. Speedrun tactics? Maybe. Dishwasher? Yes. You know what that sound effect makes me think of? Probably a weird reference. It reminds me of the first boss of Majora's Mask. Odalwa, I think its name is. Because that sound effect goes beep, beep, beep. And it reminds me of how that guy goes like, hey-ya, hut, hey-ya. It just makes me think of the, hey-ya, hut. Alright, what's this?
Welcome to the administration wing. Take a seat, and someone will be with you shortly.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, and then like some of these are like, oh, we're gonna give everyone their own private office break room that they can take breaks in. Don't tell anyone. So yeah, so then what's this one?
I feel stupid recording this, but I just hope somehow that you can still hear me. I can't do this alone. The change orders are killing me. Our employees, my friends, they keep leaving. The money's gone. I just need to finish the new Fazbear project, and then everyone will come back. We can get back to normal. I miss my friends. Our friends. I miss you. I miss you more than you'll ever know.
There's no going back. Like literally, the door locked. So wait. Oh, that's its eyes. It's like, why does it have two red balls? Thought it was like a clown or something. Just double checking, making sure everything that's in here is something I have collected. There's no other collectibles. I can listen to this again.
Project update. I figured it out. There's a leak. Someone told them about M2. Well, they can't have it. Every copy has failed. I don't even know
Why are there two computers in here?
But it did.
This doesn't help me.
It's just not ready.
Oh yeah, no, there's a fan with light bulbs on it. Not sure what the idea was for that. Is that tape? Did he tape them on? Is he just throwing ideas out there to see what sticks? Well, you know what they say when the light bulbs hit the fan. Something, I don't know. Cornels? Is that what that is? Is that what that says? Cornels? Corn flavored snack bar? Cola-roni? I thought it was soda-roni. I can't pull the lever just yet. Yeah, so that totally is Chica there. Oh no, I missed a mailbox! Ah, no! No! Ah, Chica, just kill me! Huh? I didn't miss no mailbox. Well, ain't that funny? Chica wasn't even here. Until you go back to the cameras. I don't know if I actually pointed that out before. Looking at this and going, oh, look, there's Chica. I think I said that could be Chica, but yeah, no. That's Chica. And I do... It's a nice little throwback to, like, the older games. Where, you know, you had to carefully check the cameras, and the animatronics didn't always like being directly in frame. Sometimes it's just the tops of their heads. Alright, time to get the Mimic's plans. Notice how Mimic is an acronym. Where's the camera that had Chica on it? I want to see. Yep, oh, yep, see? They're gone. I love this. You can hear her skating down the hallway. Banging on the door like she's Foxy. And you can't actually pull the I mean, you can pull it, but it doesn't do anything. Anyway, I'm going. Smell ya later, Chica. Well, here's where I was gonna go on break, but I just heard someone go into the bathroom, so I gotta wait a minute.
Attention all personnel. The power surges have become more frequent. Please use extreme caution when venturing down into the tunnels.
Oh, is he saying that because the Mimic is down there killing people who stand in the darkness too long? My first thought was that that's supposed to be about the basement with the doll hospital, where you've got to put the junk in the furnace to power the place. And like, oh, whoever's getting locked down there isn't doing enough work. Maybe they should be locked down there longer. But no, he's talking about this basement. Is that the tiger? I think there's something there. Which again, how's the Mimic getting to all these places so quickly? I swear he can teleport. But I'm not confident that's the tiger's suit. Doesn't look like the same suit to me.
Stop. You're not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
I forget where, but I know that somewhere in the game you can hear the Mimic mimicking that tape. I think I said that earlier, actually. Yeah, I don't know what I thought I was getting out of this computer. Got all the tapes, or the mail. Let's talk about the mail. I don't actually have anything to say about it, I just wanted to make that reference. Even though I don't like that show. Doesn't mean it's not a good show. It's not my kind of thing. Up. I like how it auto-saved when I got off the elevator, and then now it's auto-saving again to save my place in front of the entrance to this part of the game that I didn't like, but maybe I'll do better this time. But we'll have to wait till I come back from break. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back. It's time for this part. But Markiplier did just fine on this part. He seemed to catch on. Where's the okay, here. Where next? Over there. Okay. Okay. No, don't go towards the mimic. That's up to Markiplier. Caught on to pretty well. Stay away from the mimic. Looking at it is not the thing that stops it. It's staying in the light. Hello, Miss Nina. How are you doing tonight? No, not this part. Indeed. I did not care for this part when I played it the first time. But I have to play it again if I want to get the true ending. Try to get all the collectibles. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, where am I? Is that the right way? I don't know if that's the right way. Oh, yep. I got it. This part makes you squirt. I don't know if that's what you meant to type, but that's funny. I don't know what else squirt would be. I don't know, squint? Jump scare is the only thing that keeps getting you. See, it's funny, that's the only thing that doesn't get me about this. Is that, like, I don't find it scary, I just find it kind of frustrating. Because it's not very clear on how you are supposed to do it. It's over there. Because the dark is very disorienting and it makes it hard to figure out where you're going. Oh, that was the sound of a light going off. I don't find it scary either, but the jump scare keeps getting you. Yeah, the jump scare just doesn't get me. Excuse me. Can you stop teleporting, dude? It's not exactly fair. He also looks like a mess. How so? I don't think he necessarily looks bad. He just doesn't have a scare factor. It's just a basic mascot costume. Honestly, if you didn't already know the lore significance of the white tiger suit, that it would just seem like why is the final boss a tiger? What? Seems very out of place. It doesn't fit with the other characters. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's like, I don't know that mess is the word I would use, but yeah, it doesn't really fit with the rest of the characters. I swear he's only here because the books mention the tiger. He doesn't even look like the one on the cover of whatever book that is, Tiger Rock. Well, oh, okay. I think there's a tape here. I don't know if I can find it right now. Pardon me, sir. Or madam. Or non-binary equivalent of such. I was gonna say, nothing could possibly go wrong if I go down the dark hallway. Switch up. I'll go this way then. Or maybe I do want to go this way. I don't know. Just don't go down the dark hallway again, and then I should be fine. I hear the mimic's voice doing the mimicking Jackie again. But I can't make out what they're saying. I think I'm just gonna go the other way. chunk. I honestly feel more comfortable in these maze sections because it's more clear what is going on. Like, just don't go the direction of the mimic, and you'll be fine. Is it the section that has a tape? Oh. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Stop. You're not him. You're not him. But said in Jackie's voice. At least I think that's Jackie. I'm pretty sure. I was thinking about it earlier, and it had me thinking, is that Jackie? Or am I just associating it with her? Because she's one of the animatronics. Could that be David's voice? No. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Stop! Okay. My contents is very attractive. Thank you. Oh, wait, you're repeating what the spam said. Wait, am I? Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Yeah, it is a weird way to phrase it. I'm sure there's someone who finds all this like genuinely creepy and not just like you know, just pieces of it. Like I'm sure there's someone who finds this entire thing spooky with it teleporting around in the darkness and the lights blinking on and off, but not me. Which is weird because I have a fear of the dark. So you would think this would be playing into it, but it's not. It's like I mostly just have lingering frustration from my first playthrough of not understanding how this was supposed to work. It's like if I tiptoe, I feel like I'm fine. Oop, don't go into the pipe. Yeah, see, that was the thing, was that I just kept dying, so it very quickly stopped having any kind of atmosphere or spookiness to it, and it's just like, ugh, just let me get out of here already. Okay, here's the hard part. Uh-oh. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep moving. He sure as heck is not going to stop. Why should I? Just figure out where you're going and then go. Which I think is exactly how Markiplier nailed this part, is he just kind of instinctively just like, okay, go. Just go. Just go. Just go. And also stay away from the mimic. Stay away from the summoner! Excuse me. Pardon me? I think this part is too long. I can kind of agree with that. I feel like it's long enough when compared to other sections when you know what you're doing. but when you're as lost as I was the first time, yeah, too long. Like that Daft Punk song, too long. That way? See, it's funny because, like, they say when a when it's Friday the 13th and a black cat crosses your path, you got to go the other way. But apparently, the same is for a white tiger as well. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm gonna miss out on the achievement for getting all the tapes. Oh wait, arrow says that way. But see, you hallucinate the tiger when you look at it. So I feel like maybe a hint I missed is that when you get that flash on the screen, you want to stop. Hi. Was it in here that there's a tape? I don't know if I can get that close to you. I don't know where you put me if I die. I would like to not. Okay, that door does not open. Why not? Also, I didn't notice that the faces on the star babies are different expressions. This one's mad. Flip the breaker, come on! And yeah, you know, when I was playing this part the first time, I was too. Okay, it's saved there, so I want to see if maybe I can scooch my way on over to the door. Maybe this is where that tape was? If I can find the door. Hello? Door? I swear this section of the game is the only reason you don't have a flashlight. Because if you had a flashlight, this part would be too easy. Is it this wall? Let me... hang on. I think when you have a star... oh, yeah, here we go. So just follow this wall. Oh, come on, man. Where'd the... Okay, there's the door and it is not opening, so... Alright. Yeah, see, it doesn't last that long when you know what you're doing. But when you don't know what you're doing, yeah, it does feel like it goes on way too long. Anything over there? If only I had the power to, like, break down wooden barriers or, you know, climb through it. Wouldn't have had to do any of that. But, you know, video game design. Alright, where does this go? Because we're about to get to basically the bad ending. And I would like to not, you know, I would like to not go to the security room and have dispatch, quote unquote.
You found the schematics. Great. Get back to the security office right away. Time to wrap things up.
Would like to not have them constantly telling me, "Hey, Arnie, go to the security room. Arnold, security room. Give me the plans. Arnold." That. I need to get to that. I feel like that's very important. Locks you in there if you go in there. Yeah. That's why parachute exists.
Don't forget to come to the security office.
Oh! Right, that's what's through that door. You call that a showroom? Oh, hey. 5, 8. What do you... 0. What are you showing me a code for? I'm gonna write this down. 6. 2. Okay, I don't know where this starts. 5, 8. Excuse me. 0, 6, 2. So I don't know if those numbers are in order, but I at least have the numbers for whatever that's for. I'm sure I'll realize it when I get there. You think it starts on 2? Okay. I'll try that when I get to the whatever keypad that is. Did you say come home, not go home? We don't live together. Do you have a keypad? My mind would be absolutely blown if there was a keypad. Alright. Then I've really got some thinking to do about how to possibly... I want to go in the security room to check the map, but I can't. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And by the bathroom, I mean the one that was in the break room. I heard a thud and it made me think like, oh, this is a mimic. I've at least got this door open. Did not figure that one out on my own. I had to look that up. And then I looked up the showroom one. But now I've got it. Cameras. That's whenever there's a key code, it's probably the cameras. Okay. So I'm probably about to do the code. Oh, right. I opened that. Because I feel like why else would they have given me the code there, you know, on the way here, and then have one of the numbers be back there? Oh, never mind. It's the executive bathroom. It's literally just a bathroom stall that only the executive can get into. I don't know why, that's hilarious. It's not even that much nicer. And it has a mailbox for some reason. Okay then. I got some mail. I need to find a computer at which to read it. How many presents do I have so far? 21? 20 something, definitely. Or maybe just 20. I know I had 7 left, and then I got 2, so I think I'm missing 5. Oh, well, that's actually, no, that wouldn't be helpful. Oh, that's the elevator that doesn't work. Do I want to go back up to the offices? What are you doing, light? Which light is doing? That's not what lights do. You don't get brighter for no reason. You only need 17 to beat Moon.exe? Well, I would like to still try to get all the collectibles if I can, since I'm already so close. But it is nice to know I don't need all of them. If I can still get the true ending, just beating Moon.exe, and I don't need all the collectibles, I will be happy. Because I don't think I'm going to find them all. Hi, Chica. Well, here's a computer I can look at. You need the white tiger, which is annoying. Yeah. How old school video game of them to be like, to beat the game, you need to play again on hard. Except hard is just New Game Plus, and New Game Plus is just literally one collectible and then keeping all your logs and stuff. Okay, yeah, so I have 4 more collectibles to go. There's at least one up in the offices, I'm sure. Wait, that's not the retail showroom? Oh, wait, I have been through that door, though. So that is... Yeah, that has to be that door I came through. There is one in retail showroom? Okay, I guess I gotta go back and look. And yeah, there's gotta be one in admin wing. Because why else would the conference room be locked? Not looking forward to having to do that with Chica skating around. Since I'm already so close, why don't I just go get that? Wait, you're the dog now? I guess Chica is just retired? I like to think that means the Mimic is slower now, because he's not on skates. But I don't think it works like that. It's probably not any easier. Is that bang again? Is that just the door? Is that just this door opening? It's not even a full wall. Need help with the presents? You can help me. Or need any help with the presents? I can always give it a go. Alright. Yeah, I definitely am gonna need some help, I'm sure, with the retail showroom. Wherever that was. Yeah, right here. Oh, you know what I bet it is? That's the retail showroom. So I'm technically not in it yet. I'm off the map. Do I have Discord? Yep. It's same name as on here. Okay, I see the key code, or the keypad, but it's on the wrong side of the door. You know, dispatch is not being as annoying as I thought they were going to be. When I could add you and then send me SS of what you got and then can cross-reference what you got and what you don't. Alright. You can go ahead and, actually, you can just do a message request. I don't have it set up where you have to be friends with me first. You can just message me. Ah. The door is sealed. So, no, that won't work. I was hoping I could get outside and maybe try the front door now that I have access to the entire facility. But yeah, I'll definitely take you up on that when I'm done streaming tonight, because that will probably be me saying, "Oh, well, can't find the ball." Huh. Can't do goodbye show. So you specifically need to activate parachute first. Good to know. I think I'm gonna go back to the map. It does kind of look like a carousel from out here, but it's not the carousel.
Check in soon.
Oh! You know what room I haven't checked yet? I haven't really checked very thoroughly. Is the theater. You know, go out this way and then that way. I don't remember if there's any admin doors there. See, that's really the tricky thing, is, oh, it's not letting you message me? Oh, okay. That's weird. I could have sworn I had that setting off. Maybe I changed it back at some point. I forget. Which is what I was about to say, is like, that's the tricky thing about this, is I gotta remember all the admin doors I saw and could not go through. I'm not the best at remembering things. Power's out again. Oh yeah, I guess that's the thing too, is Discord doesn't like people sending messages to people they're not in servers with. Which I guess is fair. Oh, yep, caught me. Room is a 2-level yellow room, if you know where that is. Why am I back here? Ah. 2-level yellow room. Almost sounds like a tongue twister. I wasn't aware that the rooms had colors. Other than what they're painted. I'm just going to take the workshop jump here. Make it a little bit easier for me. It introduces the mice. Wait, this one? I think this is the direction I want to head in. That I'm thinking of anyway, not specifically where I need to go. You know, if it were a little bit easier to navigate this game without having to occasionally deal with the mimic, what I would normally do in this kind of situation is I would just pretend I'm starting the game over again and just be like, okay, well, where do I start? I start here. Let me go there, and then where does the game want me to go next? So, like, pretend like I don't have the security levels and just be like, okay, when you had this level, where do you go? Okay, sorry, I already read those. Hey, Clarence. You as bored as I am? I can't believe we got the retail showroom deal again. So boring. Although, did you finally get into the elevator? That thing hasn't worked in so long. I don't know what... Don't even think Murray knows what's down there anymore. Software development and entire MCM catalog. We would love to keep you on as a lead engineer. Although we now technically own the land, we would never touch the house your parents built. We feel this offer has been more than fair, considering how far behind you are. It's just too much for you to handle alone. We're waiting for your response. W.A. I'm just double checking how many... Okay, yeah, I still have 4 missing, and hopefully none of the ones I need are missing. But I'll still check around. So what exactly do you mean by a yellow room? Because that would help me figure it out a little bit more easily. 2-story yellow room. Oh, it just looks yellow? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the theater has something I could go into that could lead me there. Why is that one door, like, directly north of the computer I'm at? Why is that door... Why does it say I haven't been through it? Isn't that exactly the direction I came in? Because it came from the workshops? That's weird. I also... Wait. Do I have a tape I haven't played yet? I feel like I have a tape I haven't played yet. No, I've played them all. Alright. I keep calling them tapes, but I know they're reels. They're movies. They're films. And I suppose film kind of is tape-like, but it's not what you would call a tape. Asked a friend what the name is called. Shoot. I don't think there's any doors here. I'm gonna go back to the map and think. I'm gonna mentally backtrack through the whole game. Or I guess forward track, but like I started over. Okay. Can I click out of the game? Alright. I had an idea of how I can like point at the screen even though you can't see my mouse cursor. Actually, no, yeah, you can't see my mouse cursor. Alright, I'll add you real quick. Pending. Check mark. I'm always afraid I'll accidentally hit the X. Okay, so let me see. Sources. Text. Okay, so there we go. Now I got an arrow. Let me make it a little smaller. Can I do that from this menu? Okay. So we are here. And I was thinking, like, is this the door I come in here from? Like you end the tiger section and you come out here, and then you're here. So then I think the carousel is here. So I guess it's a matter of figuring out how to get this door open. But I think what they want me to do is drop into here from somewhere. So I thought maybe the theater would have somewhere. But, like, I'm really just in the, like, kind of the back area here. And I don't think going back to the main stage would help. I don't think there are any admin doors over there. Or executive doors. Workshop is an area I know is also, like, 2 floors. Hang on, let me go check that real quick. Oh, yeah, that room. Okay. Let me get my arrow to go away. All right, so let's go check that out then. It's my favorite room, the room that I can never tell if I'm safe in. I'm pretty sure the answer is no, never. You're never safe in there. Because the mimic is always able to spawn. And see, if I had finished, like, trying to mentally go back through the game from the start, it wouldn't have taken me long to get there. Is that a vent up there? No, that's the 2nd floor. Because, like, okay, so you come in through the welcome show, and then you got to restore power so you can talk to dispatch. This is the wrong way. And then I think that's when you get your first security code in the security room, and that lets you get to the place to turn the power back on.
Don't forget to come to the security office, then you can go home.
Oh, I guess that's after Jackie's section. That's part 2. Wait, not that way. But I've already been back up to the Jackie area. I'm still kind of surprised I was able to get there. But yeah, and then you go up here for Big Top's section. And then unfortunately we can't get back to the doll hospital, but that's also kind of a blessing. Okay. You're not allowed in here. Everybody's working fine. Oh, I went past the room. Do I need to take the elevator up? What you sticking your tongue out for? Put that back in your mouth. Was the room not the right one? No, that's the right one. I'm just looking around. I do have this Mrs. Helpful I can now talk to with other codes that I couldn't use before. Is this the level you have when you get here first time?
Attention! Elevator maintenance is not required.
Oh, cool. That updated. How did you do that? You're not advanced enough to have Wi-Fi connections to the elevator. Oh, wait. No.
Tut tut, creator. You know better than to be out here in the lobby. Get back to your workstation.
Okay, I need to go upstairs.
Admins, please ensure that our creator staff aren't wandering around the lobby.
Why do you want them in the lobby? Aren't they supposed to be touching up their creations?
We can't afford another incident.
Oh. Why do your elevators suck so much? Like, it's not rocket science. Like, I know elevators are kind of scary when you think about being in a big metal box going up and down with a cable. But, like, they weren't that dangerous in the 70s, were they?
Honey, That stupid elevator keeps acting up. Every time it breaks, I get pulled away to reset the thing. These disruptions totally throw off my vibe. But I had the best idea. Can you make a quick instructional tape telling staff how to fix it? Love you.
Wasn't that what you first met her for? Was you were recording a tape and you wanted to use her voice for it? I thought this was that tape. Just double checking for mailboxes and stuff. Okay, gotta get upstairs. Whoa, where are you at? Where? Oh no. Uh-oh. I think he stopped chasing me, actually. Okay, just double checking this room. I think I saw the door, but I'm just scared of the mimic. Need a breather. Still over there? Go downstairs. Yeah, that's right. You better go. Okay, I see it. Ah. Ow, I hit it. I kicked my desk, changing how I was sitting. Ha. Nice. Okay, I definitely gotta check out over here. This looks like a security office. Employees only. Yep. Office. Got the computer. Got this thing. Is that the same camera feed? It's not changing. That sure sounds sturdy. Oh, don't flush the macella, man. Well, that room didn't feel particularly helpful. I knew it. I don't know any hiding spots I can really go to if it sees me. Let me look at the map. I'm curious what exactly the map will say. If the map will say anything at all. Okay, there we go. I feel like that map is a little confusing. But I guess it's not wrong that it can. Here, let me get my arrow out again. Excuse me. So it's, you know, we go from here to here. It's not impossible that they kind of just bridge you right over. But yeah, this is totally going back to what I was saying before with like it is so cool how much optional stuff there is. Which definitely makes me think that my feeling that this game is too short is incorrect, because it's not a shallow game. It's just easy to beat without doing absolutely everything. I feel like I was maybe saying that a little too loud. May have lost lost control of the volume of my voice a little bit. But it's so cool that this is optional. Where are you? There you are! I can only outrun you for so long. Yeah! Good thing it saved. Where are there hiding are there? There were just no hiding spots either. Well, there was one hiding spot and mail. Okay. Darn it. I hit the 0 and it's like, okay, let me check what your message said. Oh. Is that 6 or an 8? I think 6? No. 2, 5, 8, 0, 6. Okay, not it. So then 5, 8. I hear it. I don't know where it is, but I hear it. So 5, 8, 0, 6, 2, 8, 0. Not 2. There we go. An elevator. I think this is the one that they said even Edwin probably doesn't even remember what's down here. B1. Yeah, I will be one. I will be one person down here. What's this way? Oh, no. No! Not the star baby again. It's missing an eye. Is that a clock? I hear chlorofleaner. This part's a mess. Oh no. What even? What is this? Is this the moon? So I think that's the theater up there then. I think this is that face that you can see from up there. That's kind of hard to tell if it even is a face. Or if it isn't just pareidolia. I hear something. The moon! Get out of my hands, baby. Let's say the mimic is horrific. Well, I'm not scared yet, but I can see where you're coming from. Oh no. Baby, no. Baby, no. Star baby. Oh no. Oh, he's not scary, he's ugly. Are you just saying that because you like the daycare attendant? Try walking backwards when leaving. Huh. Nope. Crap. Well, I can see only one way out of this, and that's to die. Okay, I'm missing. Let's say 3. I don't think I need all 4. No, I'll probably need all 4. Hey, Moon. Hey. Hey, buddy. Mr. Moon guy. I don't know why that jump scare animation and the sound effect is just kind of funny. Ah! Uh-oh. Please don't save the baby in the position that it was stuck in. Okay. Oh, it's over here. I'll put that down and it'll open the door. Oh! Hello, Mr. Robot Guy. Okay, data diver temporarily flew out of my hand and through a wall. I would love to close this door. Hey, hey, is anybody out there? I'm stuck down here. The elevator isn't working and I'm getting really hungry. Is someone getting this message? Wow, I got like 7 retail emails. Sean, I found out why they closed it down. There's something below us. I've trapped it behind the carousel for now, but I don't know how long that can hold it. I've programmed the monitors to give you the code. I gotta go. I'll mail you later. Happy flowers. Over the ocean. Main door. Main office. Where you stand all day. There you have it. Just don't use the code unless it's a matter of life or death. Have mercy on our souls if that thing ever gets out. Is that all the logs? I think I did confidential. Yeah. I know what'll save me. I should pull the ball gun out. I assume I need this. I'm gonna keep this. Do I need to turn that? I'm gonna assume no. I think that's a distraction generator. If I know by video game design, yep. I was gonna say that there's a cable leading to where the power is. Or the switch to open it. Ah. Ah, again. You going this way now? Oh, I thought you were male. I assume turning the lights on is probably making Mr. Moon not happy. But at least it looks like it lit the way up. I hear him. I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck myself away for a little bit. Just gonna pretend I'm a mummy, and this locker is my casket. I was gonna make a joke like, and Mr. Moon is Abbott and Costello. But I think in that movie the mummy was hunting them. They weren't hunting the mummy. Take this. No, not quite. There's the star baby again. Alright, here's the main room. Pull the lever, Crunk! It feels like that should go there. I'm not sure it matters, but I'm gonna pretend like it matters. Oh, that the bee mask got me. I thought that was the moon coming. Why am I following the moon? It could turn around at any moment. I think it started raining in real life outside my house. That or that's the air conditioning. I can't tell. Is that the cable I already followed? I feel like I need to go back to start. Oh. Okay. Follow the cable. I could totally fit. I could totally fit. I like that this does kind of feel like a different game in a good way. It feels fresh, never frozen. Because, like, sure, I'm still going around collecting the things and avoiding the mimic. I don't know where's a good hiding spot. Oops. Okay. But it's such a different environment. It's like the Tiger's Maze, but doesn't have the Tiger's gimmicks. That sound was a little concerning. is. Oh. That was close. What's that bouncing around in you? You have a tongue? Mascots should only have tongues if they're like dogs or something. Something that should be sticking its tongue out. But your tongue is in your mouth. You should not have one. Like, this kind of reminds me of like Slender-inspired games. In a good way. I'll put you there, because that seems like the only direction you can go on that space anyway. Now we gotta get the baby back. Gotta play Metroid Other M and get the baby. Even though I know that was, you know, the baby died. That it's supposed to take place after Super Metroid, where the baby dies. But, you know, everyone makes fun of that game for using the word baby a lot. I never noticed. I don't think I can argue that they don't use it a lot, but I think it's the kind of thing where you notice if you're looking for it, but if you're not paying attention, it does just disappear. You know, when I was playing the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. You shush. But there's this mini game that's it's literally a pixel hunt. They're trying to show off the resolution of the screen by making you search for moving pixels in an otherwise blank canvas. And it just reminds me of how people they call those like sleuthing sections where the when Other M like sticks you in place and forces you to find the thing they want you to click on. They call those pixel hunts because of how tricky they can be. I'm just gonna try to go back to start. I find this one every time. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to start. I mean, I don't think those sections are really that bad. Like, sure, I got stuck on them as a kid. But I got stuck on everything as a kid. And I think if you're approaching it with a certain logic in mind, it's not that hard to figure out. Okay, there's a new part. That's cool. Oh, look, there's the elevator. It's like, I think there's one... Uh-oh. I'm just gonna hang out here for a moment and finish that thought. I think there's one, like, right at the very start of the game. You get off your ship, and then it's immediately like, okay, now look around. So you just gotta look around for anything interesting. And what they want you to find is the Federation ship that's parked right next to you. So if you use logic and you look around, it's like, okay, well, what am I looking for? Am I looking at that ship? Okay, what about that ship? There's a logo on it. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. The Federation logo. Excuse me. Okay. You move my baby? Where was the... I lost the thing. There it is. And I like that the footsteps to the Mimic are different this time. Because normally it's just the same donk, 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 donk. It's like, that's a good spot. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. I hope Markiplier plays this part. I hope he sticks with this game long enough to find this stuff. Because he's already on the parachute ending in his current uploads. Sure, clip through my locker, why don't ya? But I really want to know what he thinks of this section. I feel like this is the kind of thing he would like. For probably same reason that I was saying. That it feels like an indie horror game in a good way. Oops. You shush. Stop. It's not bedtime yet. Just be quiet. Well, there's the baby. Oh, and there's the man. Uh-oh. I guess that was the I heard you sound. That wasn't the I see you sound. So I should be good. So I think the section I have not explored is over this way. Oh, don't touch the chains. Shh! No, don't touch that. You know, I'm not really into meme songs, but I like that "We Are Number One" became a meme song. That's a fun song. I mean, not that like every song that becomes a meme is a bad song, but it's like I'm glad that "We Are Number One" was brought to my attention through memes. I listen to it unironically because it's just good. I was a big fan of Lazy Town when I was a kid, so I like that one of its songs got kind of popular. This feels like the kind of place where there would be a pedestal for my baby. I guess not. There's the final part. Where's the... I followed the wire the wrong way. Yeah, another thing that makes this feel different is it's a bigger space. I think I already said that, but it's a bigger space. So you get these sections where the mimic is just so far away. It feels like I get more room to breathe, you know? I'm just gonna hang out in here for a bit. But yeah, on the flip side of like "We Are Number One," the opposite of that would be, I don't like that Megalovania became a meme, because it's a song that carried so much weight with the story context, and I feel like that's just completely ruined by the fact that it's just the meme song now. It's just a funny Skeleton Man song. And that kind of bums me out as a creator. The idea that I could make something incredible like Undertale and have that weighty moment like fighting Sans, and it'll just be completely ruined by memes. I guess that's just kind of the risk you take when you put something out there, but at this point it just feels like an inevitability that eventually all things will be memes, and that's all they'll ever be to people once that happens. And I don't like that. Alright, so we start over here. Turn there. Do a little that. Maybe some of that. Go there. And done, I think, probably. But what do you power? What are you going to turn on? Let me help you there. That didn't feel like it helped. Excuse me, I'm burping. Oh, wait, hang on. Hey, wait, oh, don't. Okay. I turned the moon on. And now I can get this. Boop, boo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. David's ball! And just like this ball, I'm gonna bounce. But, okay. Oh, I probably need the star baby. I'll just, sit this down by the elevator. Oh, that doesn't... Okay. I think the idea of this section is that the moon is stalking anywhere that has light. I think that's supposed to be how they prevent this from being too easy, from being so open. Okay, he's nearby. I think I could use one of these. Whoa. Don't touch that. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Let's get out of here. That was offbeat. I wasn't sure what I was gonna say. I didn't have it prepared. No, not here. I hear the cleaning robot. Wait, Over here? Yes. Let's bounce. Woo! Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Can I put this in the thingy? There's no thingy here. Can I turn the carousel on? Is this that carousel of agony the Apple song keeps saying? All right.
I want the grand prize.
Huh. No, not that button. Chunk. All right. I don't think it's saved. I don't think it's saved from me putting that in. Yeah, no new logs. Moon, 22 of 25. Oh yeah, I still have to go up. Well, okay. I'm going to get to a point where I know it's saved, and then I'm going to end. Because I feel like I'm kind of out of time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here Friday. I'm going up to too many games. But I'm data diver, please calm down. But I'm looking forward to playing more on Monday. Just gonna go this way. Actually, wait, why don't I take the elevator? Because I need to go back to the offices anyway. Save me from having to go through the warehouse. Get me out of here. Maybe it could be anywhere. He could even be me. Can't help but notice, still hasn't saved yet. I would like the game to save what room I'm in so I don't have to start back by the elevator again. I think that's the last time it saved. Game? Can you save, please? Like, I get that you don't want me to, like, save scum through a mimic section or something, but like, it'd be really cool if you would let me save right now. I don't know if I can get it to save on its own. Sure, it's making noises. I think of all the things I'm missing, I probably need whatever's in the surprise party room where they were going to throw David a birthday party. You know, a couple of days before he died. Sounds like a pretty important place to go, if you ask me. Why is there a light right here? There we go. Saved. Alright. Thanks for watching. See ya Monday. Unfortunately not Friday, but we're going to have to wait till Monday. I almost wonder how much progress Markiplier will make in that time, and I hope it won't hit a point where I feel like I can't watch the videos anymore without spoiling things that I'm about to do myself. But, you know, there's still one video in my subscription box that I want to watch that talks about all the animatronics, but I don't want to watch it because I don't know if it's going to spoil anything for the Mimic. Like, if it's going to, because I don't know if I know the secret of the Mimic yet. And I don't know if that's exclusively waiting at the end of the true ending, or if it's something pretty obvious that I may already know. It's like, I want to watch that video, but I don't want to possibly spoil the true ending if I'm going to work this hard to get it. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I just hope that Markiplier's videos won't add to the pile of stuff I can't watch until I beat the game myself on Monday. Or maybe not Monday, but soon. Next week, probably. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. See you Monday. Bye.